When I was 18 years old, I had no direction, I had no purpose, no drive. All right, I was drinking, smoking all the time, watching Prawn in my room, and just jerking it, man, all the time. Staying in my room. I ended up getting kicked out of my house. I was living with my grandparents. That's who raised me. And I was living with my grandparents, dude. And I was just a troubled kid, kind of being bad. So in high school, they kicked me out. Well, it was kind of terms of agreement where like I left because I wasn't being a good child, and had to go live with my biological mother, who at the time was still on drugs and all that stuff. But man, dude, I remember I was going to a little community college after high school. I was just drinking, partying, smoking, and I would stay in my room, dude. I would skip class all the time, and I had a little job at a car wash. I got fired from that job for not going to that job. Um, excuse me. But basically, I was on the path of either being dead, homeless, or freaking in jail. For real, man. Real talk. Um, I ended up drinking and driving one night. Flipped my car, dude. Flipped my car to a bean field. Woke up in the hospital, like I was unconscious and everything. My grandpa, who was there, who had raised me, he was there. Just I saw the look on his face. He was just in full disappointment, dude. I was like, I was disappointed in myself, honestly. And basically, a buddy of mine reached out to me and mentioned the Army National Guard, and that's where it all started. I had nothing to live for, nothing else going for me, so I said, screw it. What the hell? I'm gonna join the military. And I had been in for, I did a full 6-year contract, 2 deployments, I had a full 360 of events in life turn to where my life is good now. You know what I mean? I have my own place. I have a family. I have a vehicle. I have a steady job, steady income. You know, make some gains in the gym. I take care of my health. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm perfect or that I'm this great, successful, amazing person, but from where I was at, my circumstances, I definitely came out of that. I definitely made a change and have learned on what to do to be more successful in a lot of aspects of life compared to when I was 18 years old. And basically, I use the same secrets and things that the military taught me, that the military uses to basically make kids or people that are regular civilians into soldiers, pretty much. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about some of the things that the military uses and instills into their program, into their boot camp, to make successful trained soldiers. And most of these guys after the military are pretty successful. You know what I mean? I'm on the path to having my own success, my own goals, dreams, desires. But basically, I'm gonna talk about a few things, 2 or 3 things, a few things that definitely, or I think just staples that should be used and incorporated into everyone's life to make a positive change and impact. Okay. And the first thing and number one thing that I find was the most crucial to my development in a positive direction was the lack of distractions that you have at boot camp. In the military, when you go, you have no phone, there is no alcohol, there is no drugs, there was no weed, at least for me. I went to be an infantryman. I was in the infantry in the Army, and they have a little bit of a harder or rougher boot camp, so say. But basically, we had a phone call. I think one time we had like our phones for like 30 minutes when we turned. It's called turning green when you finish the basic part and become a soldier, and then you have your the job school part after that. But we got our phone like once or twice for like 6 months. 6 months of no cell phone, no TikTok, no scrolling on social media, no pornography. I don't want to say the word and get canceled by YouTube or whatever. But no alcohol, no partying, no drugs, no sex, man. And let me tell you, that stuff will kill a man. That will destroy a man and keep him where he's at, low frequency, because you can't get anything. You can't get anywhere with that. You can't put your energy into your business, into the gym, into your job, into your family when you're focused on all these other things. And that's how I was living, and that's what I was chasing, and how I was being kept in the same boat. But when at boot camp, you're so clear-headed, you have none of that. You have none of that. And that stuff right there is how they can teach you. How are they going to teach you and make you to the person they want you to be if there's all these distractions, right? So that right there, I'm not saying you don't got to have your phone and go for a 6-month period of no alcohol, no sex, no phone, but start to cut out these things. Start to eliminate these distractions, okay? Start having your phone less. Quit scrolling, quit being someone that consumes, start being someone that produces. I'm sure there's something that you know, a skill, an idea, anything. Start producing that instead of taking it in. And alcohol and drugs, in my opinion, are just completely useless. It's a waste. It hurts your body, hurts your mind, makes you feel terrible, and makes you do things that you're not proud of. It's just not worth it. Waste of money as well. Second thing, number 2, second thing that I think was the best and biggest thing about the military that still to this day I do, that helps me, is working out, physical fitness. It can be anything from running, lifting weights, calisthenics, anything. And I find doing that at least once in your day, every day, is already putting you ahead of everybody in the world. It will automatically make you a better version of yourself during the day. Already, if you wake up and get a workout in, you won the day. You won. You just did something hard that not everyone wants to do. It requires discipline, self-control to even get to the gym. And then you just exerted your body for like 30 minutes to an hour doing something good for your body. It hurts, it's pain, but it's good. It helps you grow, helps you look better, helps you feel better, helps you be more confident, all right? The gym or working out, anything, whatever it is, I recommend start doing something, some kind of physical fitness, right? And that brings me to my third point, is the third thing, and one of the biggest things that I thought really also had a crucial development in the program that the military uses, is starting off your day with a win, making your bed. Now, it doesn't have to be making your bed in the morning. It could be a workout, like I said. It could be a run. It could be a morning coffee, and maybe you read something. Do something that's positive and good for you. It can be even a walk. Going for a walk in the morning is good for you. But smoking a joint, jerking it off in your bed, drinking, whatever it is, scrolling your phone, is not a good start for your day. Okay? If you can do anything else that's positive and good to start your day, you will automatically put yourself 10 times ahead of everybody else. You just started off on a good note, and that allows you to keep the ball rolling and momentum going for the rest of your day, into the rest of your week, into the rest of your month. And before you know it, a year down the road, you're a whole new person, on a whole new path, on a whole new journey, versus the person you once were. And if you do these 3 things, every day for just a week, you will definitely notice the difference, man. And then after that, it just keeps going. It's a snowball effect of positivity and growth. And that's it. That's the blueprint right there. But I'm not saying you have to go to the military. You don't have to go to the military for this. That's why I'm telling you guys this, so you can do it on your own without having to go to the military. Okay? Incorporate these things into your life. Go out there and crush every day. All right? Peace.